Bounce to the right side and foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes makes the grab and there's 2 gone. Luis Robert now.
Center fielder, Luis Robert.
Robert checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. The pitch. And ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
1-2 now. Got him. And that'll do it. Here on the south side, out of the 3rd inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next pitch is popped up. 1 away. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. First off. offering misses the mark. At the belt and fires.
1-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Henderson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi ranging after it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's two down. Jimmy Lambert on to pitch here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. One left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Moncada now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Back here on the south side as we go to the top of the 4th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Lambert, a 6'2" righty, 28 years old. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2016. Here comes a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Urias, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the fourth, and here is Seby Zavala. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here. Here's Elvis Andrus. He popped out his first time. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The right field.
Billy Hamilton digs in now.
Hamilton.
Trying to bunt his way on. Frazier on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. He's safe. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hamilton takes off. Pitch misses in. Safe and Zach with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 3-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Three and two. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hamilton on at second with two down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And that's a base hit. Hamilton coming home. He scores. It's 4-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Two gone with runners at the corners. And now it's Luis Robert. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the righty deals. That misses. 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Bradish is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. The 1-1. And misses inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Corners are occupied with two down. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two on, two outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. In the air to left center. Hayes has it sized up. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Adam Frazier. Lambert back to work. Strike one.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And now it's even up. Three-two now. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Jorge Mateo.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pitch misses. Ball one. That's a slider for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. And a bunt towards third. He's safe on with a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Mullins in the box now. Takes strike one. Check on the runner. Mateo back safely. The 0-1. Mateo runs. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
He had a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ronaldo Lopez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Rutschman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's a little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have...
Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. The 2-1. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Rutschman retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
Mateo at third with 2 away. Next offering is down low. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Sheets takes it to the bag, and that is that. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Eloy Jimenez now. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground to first. Mountcastle steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Moncada.
That one fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's in there. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Down in order. Welcome back. And now it's Austin Hayes. The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. That one pushed foul. The next offering misses. Ball 1. And he swings over the top there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's inside. And now it's 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Mountcastle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Tate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Zavala, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he'll two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. So up next for Chicago, Elvis Andrus. Bounced up the middle. Frazier. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And there's the strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top of inning number 7. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. Lopez back to work. Just missed. Gets the outside corner with that one. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. The tying run at the plate. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
That pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Jorge Mateo now, 1 for 3. Ball 1 there. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. The wind of the pitch. That misses. 1-0. Tate, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Andrew Benintendi.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Robert, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 8th inning coming up. White Sox 4 and the Orioles 3. Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. And will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Garrett Crochet takes the mound as the new arm after a 45. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Cedric Mullins goes the other way. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Tied at 4. In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires to first on the run. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now, Anthony Santander. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hayes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied at 4. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And they're still 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Urias in the box now. Takes strike 1. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play. Strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. Now into the game, Ryan McKenna. He takes over in right. They turn things over to the southpaw, Keegan Aiken. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And he deals. Jimenez in the box now, takes strike one. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball one. And now the lefty. That's to third. Henderson over to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Burger, looking to start something with one gone. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a base hit right there. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
One down, runner at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Ball one, no strikes. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No, he held up. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now it's going to be Seby Zavala.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings and misses, and that is strike 2. Two outs. Swings and he breaks his bat. Whips it to Mountcastle. That takes care of Grandal. And we stay. So remaining in the game defensively, Jake Burger. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Andrus. Frazier retired. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The 0-2. He goes down looking. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Mateo. And that's in there for strike one. Got a good eye there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In there, and it's 0-1. There's the strike. Mateo off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there. Grandal can't handle it, gets away. Mateo up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Anderson to first. And they get Mullins for the out. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom. New pitcher now, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Andrus in the box now, takes strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That misses. Now 1-2. And now 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Billy Hamilton. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
This is a frustrating play for the defense, but exactly how they imagined it playing out on offense. He drops down a gorgeous bunt, and what a time to do it. Now they have the winning run on base.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Step off throw to first, and he's back standing. 1 down, winning run on at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Ball comes in, and he slams on the brakes. Winning run stops at third on the double.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate, known for his late inning heroics. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Winning run at third, one down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the winning run, and the White Sox walk it off 5-4.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. The Yankees grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-1. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-3. The Atlanta Braves held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-0. The Cleveland Guardians got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 6-1. The Halos totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-5. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. Francisco Lindor had an unforgettable day with 3 home runs and a total of 8 runs batted in, leading the Mets to a win over Oakland 8-6. The Seattle Mariners pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 12-4. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. The Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-2. The Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-5. It was their 5th straight victory. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-2. The Brewers tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-5. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here on the hill and coming off a great start, Mike Clevinger. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Here's a speed threat, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
The pitch. Close, but call the ball. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Adley Rutschman stands in now, and 1 ball, 1 strike. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And first offering is fouled off. And he pumps it a strike. Check swing, and he held up. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Mullins at second with 2 down. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And pitching here today, Grayson Rodriguez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Here comes a pitch. And that's down and away. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is outside. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
0-1. Slapped foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind and the pitch. In the dirt. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now. And a foul ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now it's Austin Hayes. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Tapped out in front of the plate. Sends it over to Sheets. 1 out in the second. Ramon Urias will hit next. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there, 0-1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised? And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of this here on the south side. And now Eloy Jimenez. And a pitch. That's down and in. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Gavin Sheets in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1. No score here in the second. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up. Triple digits on that last pitch. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
When he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swings and misses, and the count 1-1. And a pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikes.
Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my 499 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Mike Clevenger stays in the game after a long delay, so we'll see how that impacts him. At the plate to get us started again, Adam Frazier. Now he breaks his bat. And he barehands it over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1. To short, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. How about that double play?
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Jorge Mateo now. First time up was a pop out. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Mateo, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Liner picked on the hop at first. He'll do it himself, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Seby Zavala. Rodriguez back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Billy.
1 down. This is Billy Hamilton, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hamilton in his 9th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cedric Mullins. New pitcher for the White Sox, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So
now this is in the air down the line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Go ahead run on base. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Mullins at second with nobody out. Out towards left center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Robert hustles it back in, and the go-ahead run stops at third base. Safely into second. He's got a double. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one cutting but missing down low. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Bomber deals. And he walked him.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. White Sox going with a new arm, Kendall Graveman. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Hayes in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you can.
Swing and a chopper. He comes home with it. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Man, he needed that on the mound, and he did a great job of helping himself out. You don't see 1, 2, 3 double plays very often, and they can definitely go very wrong, but that was great. Still one more out to get out of the jam, but it just got a lot more doable.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Andrews throws to first. That ends the frame. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
1-0.
And that one missing low. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike one. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. That is the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. Back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Andrews throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Adam Frazier. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one misses. Ball one. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Moncada tracks it down for the out. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He hit into a double play his first time up. In there for strike one. Looked like it was a little bit up. Righty to the plate. That one finds the corner. And a count 1-2. Out to short, Anderson. In there safely.
With two outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
0-1 down. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
In the air, right side. That gets down for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits. And he beats it. He's safe. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First pitch just misses. This one high in the air to left center. And it's into the gap. One runs in around third. He'll score as well. It's 2-zip. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Man at second.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he'll be safe at first.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Mullins at third. Rutschman at first. Two out of the inning. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So it's back here on the south side. Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder,
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now the first baseman,
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And it's 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Michael Givens up and throwing. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing. And here it comes. High fly ball out into left center field. Hayes ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan.
And now Yoan Moncada struck out swinging his first time. They say it went.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Kicks and deals.
Ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And he chases that one. And the White Sox go quietly.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Here on the south side, top six. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Hayes measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. There's a strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. That's in there. Strike one. And a ground ball to first. To second, that's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Orioles 2 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Seby Zavala.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Yasmani Grandal.
Number 24, Yasmani Grandal.
Rodriguez back to work. There's a strike. Grandal, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Next pitch way upstairs. The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
2-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too.
Coming on for the Orioles, Michael Givens.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Andrews takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch inside, ball 2. At the belt and fires. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever stays alive. Grandal gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air right field. And that's a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Billy Hamilton steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Baker up and loosening in the pen. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of pumping away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1. They say it went.
0-2 is the count.
That one 95 to finish him off. Staying in the game on defense, Yasmani Grandal. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Frazier up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it over to Sheets. And a quick out, number 1.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
No strength.
And now 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Robert to third. Close play, but in there.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson, the runner at third. Mateo at first. 1 gone. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Hamilton makes the play, and that's the inning. Orioles, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Baker hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him. Now 1 away. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's in the dirt.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. That's in for a strike. In there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now on the bump, Danny Coulombe.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And up next for Chicago, Gavin pinch hitter coming on, Jake Burger. Big spot for him here. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Benintendi off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Jake Burger. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first.
Number 30, Jake Burger.
Joe Kelly into the game. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And the pitch. Santander at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Kelly.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hamilton pulls it down. 1 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
That one missed. And there's the automatic. The pitch. That one's in there. Now 3-2. And that's ball 4. So man aboard. Ramon Urias, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Nope, he held back. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there, 0-1. Chopped left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Sends it across to first. Frazier retired. That's back at guaranteed rate field. Bottom of the 8th. Here is Moncada. The pitch. Swings through that.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next pitch misses way outside. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he's already singled in this game. Down the left field line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Dylan Tate. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Elvis Andrus, 1 for 2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. So now a pinch hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Runner on first and one down for him.
Number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Tying run at the plate. Now 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Grandal, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
The batter, the right
Billy
fielder,
Hamilton steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hamilton.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First offering, and it just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Two outs. And now the count filled up 3-2. Tim Anderson in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the... Staying in the game on defense, Andrew Vaughn. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. And that one fouled off.
Andrew Vaughn.
Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Nope.
And there's a ball. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Jorge Mateo. First pitch, and he just misses. To the right side. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Mullins batting with one down, takes a strike. Called strike right there.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the end.
Zips it across, and they get Mullins for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Rutschman stands in here, takes ball one low. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And that just misses. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here it comes.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That's in there.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And now it's filled up. Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Hayes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74.
The pitch. Anderson leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the dirt. Rutschman fires over to first. White Sox down to their final out. So they're down to their final out. And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That hits the dirt. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, Frazier. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-0. Entering the day's action, the White Sox are leading the American League Central, while the Orioles are in second place in the AL East. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-3. As of today, the Yankees are atop the American League East Division, while the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. The Giants took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, and the Giants are in third place in the NL West. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Braves are atop the National League East Division. The Washington Nationals got 18 hits as they took down the visiting Guardians 10-2. As of right now, the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Guardians are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Blue Jays beat the visiting Rays 3-2. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Angels sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. The Texas Rangers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-7. In the standings, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Rangers are 3rd in the division. The New York Mets completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. Entering the day's action, the A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the Mariners 2-1. As of right now, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Diamondbacks finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, while the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. The Cincinnati Reds defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. In the standings, the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, And the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division. The Pirates put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 12-10. They had previously lost 11 in a row. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in third place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. As of right now, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, and the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. Tyrone Taylor plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.